Ah, guess my mic wasn't muted. Cool, whatever. I didn't say anything incriminating, it's just usually I try to mute my mic before I get up and go somewhere. Okay, so dataless keys are a waste of time. Complete waste of time. There are side quests we can do. If there's a black flag, it indicates that there's side quests we have not started. We have Gobs of Gobstones and Cash in the Castle. Why don't we go to Hogsmeade real quick and just sell some crap that I don't need? It's gonna take a while to load. I swear, look, chat, I'm gonna put this game on a solid state. So when I play this tomorrow, which I will play something else besides just Hogwarts Legacy back-to-back, 2 sessions, I'll probably do Zelda, Wind Waker, or Kirby. I haven't decided which one. It's gonna be one of those two. But I'm gonna stream 5 times this week. Because I feel up to it. It's fun. It's enjoyable. I got Wednesday, I got Thursday, I got Friday. Why not stream? I would like to stream in the afternoon. That would be great. But I don't wake up in the afternoon. I kind of sleep through it. I woke up at 4 o'clock today. I went to bed at... By the time I went to sleep, I think it was 5:30 in the morning. But I went to bed. And I just couldn't fall asleep. I was laying there in bed, kind of tossing and turning and whatnot. It sucked. Alright, we're back at Hogsmeade. I think we... Ugh. The textures have not loaded because we're not on a solid state. God, it's just terrible. Wanna know why so many games are on game keycard? It's because the Switch 2's onboard memory is able to load stuff faster than the fucking game cards can. I'm taking a side trip to Hogsmeade because I need to sell shit. I need to sell a lot of stuff. I guess we'll go to Ollivanders. Or maybe we won't go to Ollivanders. There's not a merchant that we can sell stuff to.
If it thinks it's got half a charm.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Alright, let's sell stuff. I have the best stuff equipped anyway, so I can just...
A pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, let's pause for a second here. I want to see. If I sold that dark ball cap, can I still transmog my headwear? Yeah, I can. Okay, so it's the moment you touch a piece of equipment, you're able to transmog whatever equipment you have into anything you've held. So there's no reason to hold on to anything. This is a stylish and formal school uniform.
Let me know if there's anything
Does more
else
defense. It does do more defense. But it doesn't have any trait slots. I'd rather have the trait slots. We haven't unlocked what those do yet.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Back to the Hogwarts map. And then we'll travel. I'm hoping if I put this game on a solid state that it'll load faster. Because it's kind of crappy to have me go through like 2 load screens. Because we'll go through this one load screen. It'll load for like, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds. Then it goes to a black screen. Then it loads again. And I don't know why it does that. Why does it do that? Why does it give me 2 loading screens? Fucking PS1 ass loading times. The loading times are worse on Switch 1, by the way. They actually are PlayStation 1 ass loading times on Switch 1. Again, if you have no other way to play the game, fine, get it on Switch 1, but like if you have a Switch 2, get the Switch 2 edition. And if you have a PC, get the PC version. Just get it on PC if you can. Just for the love of God, put it on solid state. Okay, where's our quest giver? They must be down below. Or they just haven't appeared. I'd hate to see how big all the file size of all the meshes are.
Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Oh, hey. Wait a minute. Triple dots. Maybe it's down further? What the hell did the triple dots mean? They're like out of bounds or something. That quest monster is above me.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Oh, this chick.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am?
No.
Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Sounds awful.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
I wonder why everyone
Imelda
hates
is one
her.
of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Oh, sure.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Gotta find her gobstones. Gobs of gobstones. Here we go. Quest started. Find her gobstones. It kind of points you to each one, thankfully. Like the dataless keys that are just like, ah, lol, find on your own, bitch.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Time to find the next one.
I haven't met any of my cousins until I played.
Well, I see we're going up to the 3rd floor. What that flying page? Get back here, you! I think I just heard Peeves, too. Where the hell's Peeves at? I think Peeves gets murdered in one of the Harry Potter movies, doesn't he? One gets sick of his shit and they cast the death curse spell on him. Killing him.
I'd better keep an eye on high
I wanna
places
see it.
around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ah, yes, the grand staircase. Another one in here. It's not going to be in this room. It actually might be down below. I think the other gobstone that's being marked is in the trophy room.
Revelio.
I'm so glad they mapped Revelio to a key and not to like a separate spell slot. You can only have 4 spells equipped at once, but you can get more. You have to do D-pad right to set your equipped spells. Right now, I only know 4, so I don't have to worry about it.
Keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I remember where most of these gobstones are. This one's in here somewhere.
What are you up to now?
Do you happen to have
Revelio.
Both were in the trophy room. Alright, 2 more to find. I want to do these side quests and I want to do main quests. I want to just progress the main quests. What happened this last session is I was trying to find those dataless keys, and I spent like 2 hours trying to find those stupid keys. This is how I wound up dropping the game the first time, is doing that stupid side quest, and I just I just gave up. And it was also a combination of the game running poorly when it first came out. Like, it seriously ran very badly. You would play it for an hour, and then it would just shit the bed. Like, you see how I get stutters every now and then. The stutters would be non-stop, actually. Until I get a bigger solid-state drive and a card to slot it into the computer, I'd have to make room to...
high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Another detention! Another! And at your age! I thought you'd grown out of it, but I suppose that was wishful thinking. is your father's fault. Believe me, we are going to have a serious talk when you get home, and you will not enjoy it.
Those are so funny. The howlers are fucking hilarious. Because I want to get back into Wuthering Waves, but that game actually needs to be on a solid state, or it will not function. Like, it's straight up, it hates being on a normal hard drive. So I'll see if I can get my hands on a 2 terabyte NVMe and then a PCIe card. I would love to ideally have it not face the fan for the graphics card, but I think the graphics card fan is an intake fan and an outtake fan. I think it shoots heat out the back of the case.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio.
There's that one. One more.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Would it be faster to walk to her, or would it be faster to fast travel to her? That's what I don't know. I never know. I need to quickly throw together a thumbnail so I can upload these past 3... Now, it's now 4. These 4 VODs for Hogwarts Legacy. I think I might keep streaming on YouTube. I just know that when I start streaming, I have to, like, go in and edit the thing. Which is a little annoying. Oh, if I went in and turned DVR off, even though it defaulted on when it started, that it didn't actually record stuff. Because I want to upload the VODs separately. But I figured, hey, you know, stream on YouTube and on Twitch. That way the YouTube audience will have something to chew on. Although I don't think anyone on the YouTube side knows that I'm live because I haven't been live for a while, so I have to rebuild all that. It will. It seemed like that loaded a little faster. Might have been because I was already inside Castle Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Still don't know where that speech bubble is.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gob.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is. Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little faces. I'll just die. Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him.
Wow.
As well be surrounded by
The hell is a Jarvie?
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Terrible idea.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
I wonder if I can follow her or not. Or she'll just, like, dematerialize after a while. I'm gonna actually follow her. She'll probably vanish as soon as she goes through a double door. But she is heading back to a common room, which means she's gonna go to the grand staircase. Can I follow her all the way back? And she just clipped through the door. You saw that, right? She literally just clipped through the door. I can still follow her, though. Where will she go? I want to know where she's gonna go. That's not how doors work. I actually follow her. I want to see where she goes, chat. I just want to see where she goes. We got the main exit? Where is she going? She's Slytherin. She's going to the Slytherin common room. If she has a blue cloak, she'd go to Ravenclaw, wouldn't she? You can't do shit like this in real life because it actually pisses people off, and it's considered illegal, I think. It's considered stalking. I'm just like, I want to know where she's going to go. Is she just going to wander around the castle? Aimlessly? Or does she actually have an objective of where she's trying to go? Because if that's the case, that means that this game is using a similar system that Skyrim uses. Where there's like a scheduling system. Where NPCs have a set schedule. Where is she going? She's stopping here. And she's playing gobstones. By herself. And she's just magically able to bring him back in her hand.
I think Defendo should be taught in the first year. Why stave off the mayhem?
Perhaps you can meet me after herbology and show me how I'm supposed to do that.
Interesting. I was standing by to see if, like, maybe she fucks up and the gobstone spews stuff on her. Guess not. Let's fast roll to this next quest. I want to do these quests, and I want to do main quest. There was a... I think it was a main quest or a side quest where you go into one of the dungeons under Hogwarts, and there's, like, these, like, roots or something that you have to get away. Like, you clear them away somehow. I think it was the fire spell. Because you learned a fire spell. Like, just, you know, basic fireball spell. I think I remember getting that far. Maybe that was on the Switch version. So I played the Switch 1 version for a little bit. And you think Breath of the Wild kills your battery fast. Hogwarts Legacy on Switch 1 will kill the battery hella fast. Alright, did we go through the 2 loading screens yet? Is this loading screen number 2 or is this loading screen number 1? So now we're back in the Dark Arts Tower. I don't know what this chat bubble is. Can't find where it's at. It's up further.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Maybe.
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure.
Adventure?
Following a treasure map, to be precise.
Treasure?
Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think.
Oh, yeah.
Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Sure.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Treasure map. Okay, so this is the Transfiguration Courtyard. Go through this door. This is the rhinoceros. Okay, there's the... Oh, hold on. Transfiguration Courtyard through this door. That's the serpent. So it's the window serpent. There's the rhinoceros. I have to go around the rhinoceros and find this painting. So, starting in the Transfiguration Courtyard, go through the door. We're going to be going up the staircase to where the serpent is. I remember that window. Around the rhinoceros to find this painting right here. This painting has a little knob on the top that we're supposed to use the Accio spell. I think that's what it's called. It's the Force Pull spell. What is that painting? I think it's a homestead. I'm already in that room. Does it actually want me to find the very first landmark? It's down 2 floors. Down 3 floors. Down 1 more and then back around this way. It's down 1 more floor, isn't it? There's the rhinoceros.
Huh. A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
It's the serpents. Okay, the game is just literally leading me to it. Come on. Let me figure it out. What?
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
Door behind the fountain. There's a Daedalus key in here.
This stairwell looks promising.
I used to like Transfiguration.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Okay, then where did that Daedalus key go? Since I triggered it. It's over here. Maybe it's best to ignore the Daedalus key until you do quests. You'll just come across it normally. It says return to author. Tell him what we found.
Sometimes I wish someone would transfigure me into a squirrel. Then I wouldn't have to worry about doing schoolwork anymore.
I managed to conjure a hedgehog once, but it disappeared after a few minutes.
Lion statue near a window. What was that sound?
Transfiguration's far too difficult for me. Much prefer potions.
Oh. The door just closed. I know when it comes to these little moth things, it's never beyond a door. It has to be in the same, like, room that you found the portrait in.
I hear Arthur Hogsfield is lovely.
Going through a door, I'm going too far.
My mother adored Transfiguration when she was in school. I'm sure she's disappointed that I'm so terrible at it.
I tried transforming a rabbit into a dinner plate the other day. Ended up with a platter that had long ears. Disaster.
My cousin was transfigured into a mouse by an older bully last year. Took hours to get her to come out from under the bed.
Why does the ministry require animagi to register themselves? Seems most intrusive to me.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
Maybe this one requires me to go through a door. There's a hidden door back there. I'm sure I'll figure it out later. Let's go back to where Arthur is. Maybe I'll come across the thing on the way back. I doubt it though. Back up this long staircase again. Castle Hogwarts really does feel like a maze.
Away from me!
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Yes. Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
I don't know, maybe it will, maybe it won't. These are all gear appearance awards. It's not giving me actual gear anymore. Doesn't seem to give me anything else. Nothing other than what I currently got. Let's look back at our quests. Locket's secret. Alright. Gotta talk to Professor Fig. That's right, that was the main quest we were doing. We're like right in the same tower where he is. Might as well walk there. It'll take longer to load fast travel, which I find ironic. It's like, oh my god, the fast travel is actually slower. We have to wait until daytime. There he is.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
About the goblins at Gringotts.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Ranrock and Rookwood want.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
Okay.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Report to Professor Hecat. Well, fortunately, that's in the same Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. I believe it's just up a floor or down a floor? Down a floor. Has to creepy eyeball olives again. These things are so damn creepy.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell. Handy for
fire.
lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Round 2. Win 2 rounds of Frost Wands. Participate. Complete a spell. Wait. Complete a round of spell combination practice with Lucian Battleby. Spell combination practice. I know where Crossed Wands is. Oh, they're both right here. They're both in the same spot. Spell combination practice. Oh, I think that's the one where you combine, like the levitation spell with one of the other spells. It just helps you with combat. This game basically has a very, very long tutorial for the game's combat. Because eventually you're going to be going out in the world and exploring the Highlands. The combat's a little complex. That's why you spend all this time in the castle. I honestly think I should be able to do longer streams now that I know that every 2 hours take a break, come back. Could just play one game for a long session. Could do 6 hours. One game for 4 hours, one game for 2. Have to see how it goes. We want to do combination. Where's the combination one at? That's the other one. I want to do the combination spell training.
Ready
Same
for
person.
another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
I am.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Combat training. Oh, I think that was just basic cast, wasn't it?
Excellent form. That's it.
A reputation. Oh, I can stagger them out longer. Okay, cool.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
I can't get over this kid and his zoomer ass haircut.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Let's go.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Sebastian.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Oh, it's a 3v2? Oh, that's fair. Breakthrough Violet spell, Spinal Shield for force field spells, like Summoning Charm, Akio. Trigger like let you track enemies. Okay, yeah. Know about the lock-on system.
You're better than that!
There goes my way. Come on.
That's all you've got?
They're not allowing me to fucking get this combo off. You're next. That was too close.
Some big hits that round.
And I'm leveled up a lot. I have a lot of HP. What the fuck?
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
The dark arts professor knows about the unsanctioned fucking fights. I need to go over the J. Pippins. I need to buy more of the healing potions as I am fresh out, and I'm going to have a problem. I think you regenerate health outside of combat, but if you're in combat, you don't regenerate health at all. You'd think you'd have a healing or mending spell of some sort, but I guess not. That's a little bit annoying, but what are you gonna do? Here I am. What was I doing again? Oh, right, that's right. I was buying the potion.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I need these.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Oh, they have a stock. Fuck.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Alright, back to Hogwarts. I just really needed some of those potions. You can carry more than 3, but I can only buy 3 from him. Shit. I hope once I get access to the room of requirement, I'm able to brew my own potions. That would be nice. I think once you're out of the so-called very long tutorial, once you have room of requirement, I think that's when the game fully opens up. Because it's kind of a tease to have this massive open world, and all I can do is go to Hogsmeade and back. I can't, like, go and explore, go to the other hamlets and whatnot, and even all these loading screens show the hamlets
Travel
and
was
stuff.
before I invented flu powder.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
Oh, yeah.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor?
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Learned Incendio. We can light things aflame. Learn the spells you need to equip your Incendio spell to be set. To do this, you need to swap it with a different spell.
Good work.
What's the plus icon mean? We have some essentials. We have basic cast, Revelio, Protego. Sounds like they're saying potato. Stupefy. Ancient Magic Throw. Ancient Magic Essential. When at least one segment of your Ancient Magic meter is full, can cast devastating Ancient Magic attacks, deal massive damage, and break shield charms. Alohomora. Gives access to a variety of locked rooms and containers throughout the world, but requires magical powers to perform successfully. Perfectus Totalis. Powerful enough to bind most enemies permanently, but there are dangerous foes that only take some damage, and then quickly break free from the effect. Sneak up to undetected enemy and push X when prompted to cast. You have a fucking... Stealth Strike.
Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself. Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Right, time to go to Professor Fig's. There's another side quest that's just popped up. What's the side quest that popped up? Venomous Valor. Duncan Hobblehouse seems to have puffer skin problem. What if I can help him out?
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
It's actually funny.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Find and enter the hidden herbology corridor. I think this is the quest we're talking about.
Herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
I think this was the one that was like the dungeon that you go through that had the roots or something you had to burn back. This might be the one I'm thinking of. It might be, because it's having me go around. Here we go again. The humming comes from the stand and not from the fucking armor that was smashed apart. That's a little strange.
My side of the dormitory is always...
There's a Revelio patient here.
Revelio.
I heard the sound. Three Sisters Bells. The Three Sisters Bells are said to be a tribute to three similarly named beautiful step ringers that rise majestically over a glen in Argyllshire. It's rumored that one can hear them ring in the glen, way across the highlands. When they are rung in the castle, locals have been baffled by the mysterious ringing for years.
Or an eye.
We've completed a challenge.
Revelio.
You suppose Black's children are as condescending as...
It's pinging for something back inside. Flattened armor. This set of armor belonged to Sir Skagglethrope, the Headless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Ah. Whoa.
Revelio.
It's a enchanted dragon plant. Gave me a startle. I'm like, huh? Okay then. And down we go. This is indeed the one I'm thinking of.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Yep, this is the quest I'm thinking of. The Hidden Herbology Corridor. It's actually a dungeon. Castle Hogwarts was a fortress. It does have dungeons underneath it. This is one of them. I remember this side quest. It's one of the last side quests I did before I dropped the game. I think it was because when you went outside, the game just like starts stuttering very badly.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Lumos.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
That's creepy.
Incendio! Lumos. Incendio!
Do I just jump that? I do.
Lumos.
God, the sounds they make too is terrible.
Lumos. Seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
See the red gloves.
Incendio! Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio! Lumos. Incendio. Ha. Lumos.
And back to the greenhouses. Small little short dungeon. Just not really much danger. Aside from the devil snare. It can completely cover you and then you're dead. But like, don't get snared by it. Obviously. Duh. I just remember that particular one. It gives me a little bit of a taste of like, oh, there's dungeons in this game. It is a little bit annoying it is in a separate area, but I think that's how it is. Oh, we came up from there. Back to Duncan.
Defense against the dark arts.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This will show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Okay, can I do main quest, or is there still like a couple side quests that have popped up? There's no black flags anywhere, so there's no side quest. At least not on Hogwarts. I don't know if any pop up on Hogsmeade or not. Let's see. His place was on the second floor of the tapestries, I think. Still haven't figured out what those 3 dots are supposed to be.
Ah, there you are.
He's back.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Well, so much for that, then.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Maybe. We need to go talk to and find and talk to Sebastian.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you,
Whatever it
Sebastian.
is.
You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Oh, it's just gonna automatically warp us there. Okay. I thought it'd be like, okay, go to the library and wait. Alright, we're here.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
New spell? Disillusionment. Use disillusionment to avoid being detected in off-limits areas.
Silent as a grave.
I remember doing this one too. Nearby adversaries will sense and then investigate suspicious effort. Being caught by authority figures will result in quest failure.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
Yeah.
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Right.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Really? I realize I fucked up and I try to get out of the area and I don't have enough time to do so. That is great.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Got the key. Oh, here we are.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
The restricted section. Basic castle undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Aim mode grants precision spell targeting and reveals additional spell targets.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the corner. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because murder knows everyone else is given.
Why do you think you'll find...
Enchanted books. Best to avoid these books if possible. Do not as much as their tendency to fly from one's hands as to their content being spectacular drivel of no educational value whatsoever.
Restricted section. Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
Why are those two ghosts just in the wall? They're just in the wall. Weird.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Don't get into trouble.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Wait, why am I learning why Incendio?
Incendio!
Why did you want me to do Incendio? That's not the spell you used for this. It's Reparo.
Reparo. Revelio.
Whoa. I don't think this is the same thing, the mirror.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this one. That's it.
Ring robe.
Where might this lead?
Some other location, because we just got teleported out of Castle Hogwarts into some other location. Even though the minimap wants me to believe or not. Ah, yes, one of the other dungeons.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Revelio.
Mm-hmm.
Not surprising. Lots of ready.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
What are these little gemstones on? Oh, they're like bits of ancient magic. Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. Successful 10 hit plus combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will grandly fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. Oh, because see, I was doing combos. If at least one segment of your ancient magic meter is full, you can cast devastating ancient magic that attacks, deal massive damage, and break shield charms. I don't think I'm in Hogwarts anymore.
Incendio.
That's a good combo to have.
Revelio.
How do I get over there?
Revelio.
Let's try doing this first. There's another thing down here.
Revelio.
I didn't do anything.
Accio.
No.
Lumos.
There's a platform down there. Ah. There we go. Our schooling gloves.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Another side room.
Lumos.
Yep. Same thing as last time. Let's just try jumping. Well, it activated, but then I fell into the... I voided out? Why, dude?
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, wait.
Lumos.
Okay, they're alternating the platforms. I got it. I got it.
Revelio.
This is trapped, isn't it? Oh no, that just triggers these. Okay.
Lumos. Lumos.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Self-made ivory gloves. I like the way those look. Can't equip those yet. Not high enough level. 58, 56, 58. Fancy. There's an Azure one though, right? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Alright, what else we got here? Tin rating attire. Very blue indeed. Azkaban prisoner uniform. Let's go with that one. I'm gonna go with this. Orbicular violet. Botanical bronze leaf. Actually like that. I'm gonna hold on to that one. I love the fact that you can transmog the stuff. Every RPG must have like a transmog thing. Wait. Uh-huh. I knew it. Not send him off the... Don't ragdoll off the... Bye-bye. Combat in this game is fucking rough though, dude. Holy shit. Is there anything else in this room? Any other side areas? No. Okay. This must be what we're looking for.
It is a book after all. Revelio.
And it's gone. It just dipped to pensive. destroying the land using magic. Oh, it's the same. That's right. We had the time skip. There she is.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
Rookwood.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
Oh, really?
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss
Interesting.
Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Interesting. I don't like the look on her face. She seems a little... I don't know, suspicious? Chat, I swear, I'm gonna move this to the solid state. So these loading times will be a little shorter, shall we say. It's just you shouldn't have the solid state be beyond a certain amount of its capacity, or it puts strain on it and it kills it faster.
Sebastian.
Which is annoying to me.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
So who was that, I wonder? Surely you can't just walk back in. You can just walk back in there. Nobody cares? Okay, you can just walk in there and nobody cares now. Bit immersion breaking, but okay. We need to go back and see Professor Fig and tell him what we found, because that was certainly something. The creepy music is still playing. Through this door. Having the minimap trace where you should go is very useful in this game because, again, I've said this many times. This place is a maze. Through this corridor. Up the stairs. Past the tapestries. Into Professor Fig's classroom. And now we wait. Tomes and Tribulations. I think this is the point in the game where I stopped.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
A book?
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Oh, I thought the book disappeared.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
What's up with this thing over here? It's a monkey or something?
Revelio.
Holding a shiny little stone. Doesn't do
Meet
anything.
me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Right? Manager sent you an owl post requesting you to meet her in Lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. Ah. We're still in tutorial land. This is the world map. Most of the map is covered in fog, limiting what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout. This is the hamlet Lower Hawksfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, flue flames, and side quests and collectibles. As you explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and many other locations.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Right. Maybe those defensive spells would be a good idea. Then there's an herbology class as well. Spell combo classes 2, cross wands round 3. Are those all the side quests, or are there more that I need to trigger first? Okay, no, it's just crossed wands. Map has a flag. I'm not quite sure where that flag is pointing me to. When do we get access to the broom? So I know you're able to fly around the broom too. Looks like to get to here I have to go across this bridge. We drop down here and it'll lead me to it. Oh, see, now a bunch of flue flames opened up that weren't here before. I think now the open world's finally starting to open up for me. Yeah, it is. It totally is. Because those weren't there before. Now they are. Good. I stopped playing the game right when the open world was about to crack open. You're kidding me. Holy shit. Maybe the game will click. Quests. What do we have to do? Participate in the thing. Avoid enemy attacks by dodge relying incendio on enemies. Like out in the world? Okay, herbology class. We need to go to herbology class. That'll be the next thing we need to do. I haven't figured out how to do the spellcraft stuff. Oh yeah, there's a dungeon. The Athenaeum. The serious room beneath the restricted section. Let's go to the greenhouse. Looks like I will have to stop soon, though. I guess we'll do herbology class. I want to do a little bit of the open world, though, but maybe I should save that for tomorrow. Kind of a shame they only have 2 hours per session of this. But having a limited amount of time does make the time precious. It does make it so that I can focus more on like making most of my time instead of just fooling around. And I always like in the games like this, I always like to fool around. I spend so much time fooling around and poking around and finding secrets and whatnot. Like those Daedalus keys, what were they were called? The flying key things. All right, I need to go to herbology class.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Oh god, not the mandrake root.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh god, the mandrakes.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Oh, she's to talk to me. Oh, what do I do?
Hippogriffs like knotgrass. Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Nearly went deaf.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf. Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds. I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade. You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow. Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses? Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okay, potting table. Plant the dittany. Growth time 10 minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
I love how Professor Garlic has the hairstyle that I actually have, and yet I can't have that in the game. What the hell, dude?
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Chinese chomping cabbages.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she?
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Oh boy.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they?
Yeah.
My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I was imagining it already.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see
Fucking
that.
grenades.
Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Oh, it died. They fucking run after whatever you throw them at and chomp the shit out of them. Oh my. Oh jeez, oh Jesus. Those guys are a little bit mean.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. Good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
New quest available. Potion class. Alright, next one you gotta learn is potion class. It's taught by Professor Sharp. I guess I can fast travel back here to collect my Dittany. There's some Dittany leaves. I remember the mandrakes from one of the Harry Potter movies. This was a thing. And like one kid passed out because the scream was so damn strong. I guess we'll come back to this one later after it's done growing. Is it marked on my map so I know that it's there? No, it's not. Fortunately, the potion class isn't that far away from the main hall. Just up the stairs and around the bend. Okay, so I have so many of these, I can send 3 out at a time. That's mean. Shoot acid at nearby enemies. Venomous tentacles seeds can be purchased at Dogweed and Deathcap. Must be grown in large pots. But how do I spellcraft the large pots? Maybe it's only in the room of
Shouldn't there be auras or
attainment?
someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
I saw an aura band on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Time to brew some potions. My favorite. Brews. You know, it's a shame, actually. There was a popcorn place that used to be in town called Hopper's
Potions
Poppers.
is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
The man has a
You
limp.
never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Alright.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Alright. Now he seems to be walking fine. In the cutscene, he was limping. But yeah, there used to be a gourmet popcorn place in my city known as Hopper's Poppers. They took over the old CC's location, or at least what was left when Chick-fil-A took like half the suite. And they had candy. It was like, it kind of tasted like Captain Crunch, the best way I could describe it. But it was like some sort of candied popcorn. It was called Witch's Brew. It was just caramelized candied popcorn covered in green and red. And it was green and purple and yellow dyes. It was so good. I bought a jumbo bag of it, but unfortunately, Hopper's Poppers didn't stick around very long. I guess gourmet popcorn just wasn't people's forte, which is a shame. Because they also sold ice cream and Jelly Belly beans, and I would go over there on occasion and get bags of Dr. Pepper Jelly Belly. I wonder if I could order that stuff online, if I could find like Witch's Brew candied caramelized popcorn. Because I'm kind of in the mood of eating some, and I'm afraid I can't get it. Maybe I could get the recipe for it and make it myself. Don't think it'd be that hard. You just have to have a pot and... how would you caramelize popcorn? Because it was basically like a fruity flavor. I know the base ingredients would be you'd have to make some sort of syrup in a saucepan or sauce pot. And then you just have to pop the popcorn somehow. You could probably use microwave popcorn, but it has to be unbuttered. Salted, unbuttered popcorn. Maybe. Or else the sugar will enhance the butter flavor. The thing that's going to get me is the sugar and then the dyes. You'd have to have multiple batches. You'd have to have one batch is caramelized and it dyed one color and it dyed another color and dyed a third color. And then mix them together. But I really, really want that Witch's Brew popcorn. And there's like no place I can
My
find
parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
I wonder if I can't find some like Witch's Brew candy popcorn. I'm getting in the Halloween spirit. I really am. I think playing Hogwarts Legacy was a pretty good idea for getting into the Halloween spirit. Because now I'm like, tomorrow I'm going to get up, I'm going to go to the store, I'm going to see if I can't find Frankenberry. I might take an extra trip to like another grocery store that might carry Frankenberry, although I think they're all sold out. The stores in my area suck. They don't hold a lot of Frankenberry in stock. Not even the Walmarts have them. So I'll have to check all the food lines and maybe they'll have some and I'll buy a bunch because I'm down to like 4 boxes and I love that cereal, dude. I'm gonna get some candy corn. I'll get some candy popcorn. I'm really funny with candy though. Like if I buy a lot of candy, I don't eat it all. And it tends to go hard if you don't eat it. That kind of sucks. Goodness me, I can't get this webpage to pull up. Right, well let's go finish this quest. Because we are running
I hear
over
Professor
time.
Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen,
I found a recipe.
Anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Sure.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Alright.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw.
And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker.
Of
Merlin's
gobbledygook?
beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Professor Shaw? Like Silk Song Shaw? I'm not.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Ashwell eggs. Ashwinder eggs. Super feather. Is that everything I needed to grab? Fair enough. He will most certainly miss that Fooper feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay, then.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Time to brew some potions. Sorry, the inner witch in me is getting a little gleeful with the idea of brewing a potion. Alright, we're going to be brewing the Endurus potion. It enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable, rocky skin. Every second brew time gives you 1 bottle. Ashwinder eggs and mongrel fur. In we go. And then we just have to wait, I guess. So, while I'm waiting for this to brew, I just looked up Witch's Brew candied popcorn to see if I could buy it somewhere. There's a recipe for it. Oh wait, American Popcorn Shop. They deliver. But here's the recipe. 10 minutes of prep time, 5 minutes of cook time. That's 10 servings. It's commonly used making a marshmallow or chocolate paste to coat popcorn, then decorate with Halloween-themed candies and sprinkle. I think this makes that ball. Oh, there's a website called America's Popcorn Shop, and I can just order a bunch of these. I just get like a jumbo size, $14. Oh my goodness, I can just buy these. Where are they at though? They're probably like halfway across the country. Yeah, they're in Illinois. Wait, were they just shipped? Currently, this product is unavailable. Well, that's just unfortunate. So it says to make Witch's Brew candy popcorn, I need to have popped popcorn, 10 cups of them. I need to have 3 tablespoons of butter, 3 cups of mini marshmallows, some Halloween sprinkle mix, a mix of Jimmy's sugar pearls, and confetti. Halloween is sixlets, mini sixlets, purple and green. Candy eyes and candy bats for decoration if you want. I need a large mixing bowl, a medium saucepan, a spatula, a baking sheet, and a silicone baking mat or foil. It tells me to pop the popcorn, salt liberally, and place in a bowl. Melt 3 tablespoons of butter in a medium saucepan over medium heat. Once it's melted, add the mini marshmallows and stir continuously until they are fully melted and the mixture is smooth. Turn off the heat as soon as the last marshmallow has melted. Then I'm instructed to pour about 3/4 of the marshmallow mixture over the popcorn in a bowl and gently fold it into the popcorn with a spatula until most of it's covered and melted in the marshmallow mixture. And I get to pour the marshmallow popcorn into a prepared baking sheet in a single layer, drizzle the remaining marshmallow mixture over the popcorn, quickly sprinkle the candy and sprinkles over the popcorn while the marshmallow is still warm to ensure they adhere, and then allow it to cool completely before breaking into pieces and serving. Interesting. I have to ask my mom if we can make that. That might be fun. Just get like a little recipe of it. Maybe I could find it at a store somewhere.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon time! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Well then.
I brewed an Edgerus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
All right.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Potion class is done.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of the
I believe my Dittany seeds should be done by now. Let me go check on them real quick. I sure hope I can find some Witch's Brew popcorn that I can order somewhere. Because I specifically want the ones that have like the different little candy pieces. So I guess marshmallow is the flavor. I guess that makes sense. I guess if you would add more sugar to marshmallow, it would kind of give it a sort of Captain Crunch Berry-like flavor, I guess.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Let me see. Yep, my Dittany is indeed finished. Oh, and it's just going to continue to grow more. There's a little ring cloud over it. Neat. I would love to continue playing this, but unfortunately now it has become 12:30. It's time for me to stop the night. I'll come back with this tomorrow, and I now know how I have to do this. I have to make sure that the game is launched. I have to launch OBS first, then my VTuber avatar, then launch the game. Then I have to go into I have to hit go live and then go into YouTube and change the thing while I'm on the stream starting thing. Not that it matters anyway, because DVR is turned off, or it should be turned off. And the 2 segments that happened today will be uploaded. I'm going to start by uploading I'm just going to upload all 4 of the Hogwarts Legacy stuff. I'm literally just going to do like a shotgun bulk upload. But I'll make it so that they go live once a day. So, with today being Tuesday, we're going into Wednesday. It'll be Saturday, we'll be caught up with all the Hogwarts Legacy stuff. I might do 2 VODs a day. That might work. So it'll be like the A game and the B game at the same time, so people don't have to wait too long. I think tomorrow what I'll do is I'll do Hogwarts Legacy, followed by Zelda Wind Waker. Then Thursday will be Hogwarts and Kirby. And then Friday might just be double Hogwarts, or it could be Hogwarts. You know, it's Hogwarts and Minecraft, actually. Because I have that Minecraft Survival series I started. A VOD of which will be uploaded shortly to YouTube. So for those of you watching on YouTube, look forward to that. Well, unfortunately, that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. Until then, everyone, I've been Tsukino Azora. Remember to stay hydrated. Don't stay up too late. And don't let the bugs bite. Rest well, and sweet dreams, everybody.